Have you ever wondered how to remain unshaken in the face of life's challenges? This question, echoing through the corridors of time, finds its answer in the profound wisdom of Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius, a sage in the art of emotional mastery, once declared, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." These words, more than mere rhetoric, encapsulate a timeless truth that resonates deeply in our contemporary tumultuous world. In our journey through life, we often find ourselves in the midst of emotional tempests, moments where our inner peace is threatened by external circumstances beyond our control. It is here in these moments of turmoil that the teachings of Stoicism emerge as a beacon of light, guiding us towards an oasis of calm and resilience. Stoicism, a philosophy born in the heart of ancient Greece and nurtured in the soul of Rome, offers not just a theoretical understanding of life, but practical tools for living with greater serenity and control. This philosophy, championed by the likes of Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, teaches us the art of differentiating what we can control from what we cannot. It encourages us to look inward, to focus on our own actions, thoughts, and reactions, rather than being swayed by the unpredictable currents of fate. The Stoic wisdom is a call to inner freedom, a freedom that comes from mastering our thoughts, from responding to life's challenges with equanimity, and from embracing life's vicissitudes with grace and strength. As we embark on this exploration of Stoic principles, we delve into a treasure trove of insights that promise to transform not just how we view the world, but how we live in it. Each principle we uncover is a step towards emotional balance, a stride towards understanding the true extent of our power, and a leap towards living a life marked by tranquility and purpose. Join us as we journey through the teachings of Stoicism, uncovering the keys to mastering our emotions and navigating the storms of life with unwavering resolve. In this exploration, we invite you to discover the strength that lies within you, the strength that has the power to change not just your perception of the world, but your engagement with it. Principle 1. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies a profound and transformative concept, the dichotomy of control. This principle, elegantly simple yet immensely powerful, teaches us to distinguish between what is within our power and what is not. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who rose from the bonds of slavery to become a revered thinker, articulated this idea with striking clarity. Some things are in our control and others not. This foundational tenet of Stoicism is not just a philosophical musing, it's a practical strategy for living a life of serenity and effectiveness. Imagine you're meticulously planning an important outdoor event. You've arranged every detail, but on the day of the event, the sky darkens, and an unexpected downpour ensues. Herein lies the crux of the dichotomy of control. The weather, an external element, is beyond your power to command. Your reaction to this unforeseen change, however, resides firmly within your control. You could choose to dwell in frustration and let the rain drench not just the event but also your spirits. Or you could adapt, finding a creative solution or even embracing the rain as a refreshing twist. This principle extends far beyond managing events. It's a guiding light in navigating the complex web of life's challenges. Every day we face situations where our instinct might be to try and control the uncontrollable, the actions of others, the passage of time, global events, and yes, even the weather. The Stoics urge us to redirect our energies towards what we can influence, our attitudes, our decisions, our responses. In doing so, we're not surrendering to the whims of fate. We're empowering ourselves to act where our actions matter most. Internalizing the dichotomy of control liberates us from much of life's angst and frustration. It teaches us to embrace acceptance where resistance is futile, and to exercise our agency where it counts. By focusing on our own actions and attitudes, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience. This Stoic wisdom does not promise a life free of challenges, but it offers a way to face them with a balanced mind and a steadfast heart. In embracing this principle, we learn to navigate life with a compass of clarity, focusing our efforts where they can truly make a difference, and finding tranquility in the understanding that some things, simply put, are beyond our grasp. Principle 2. The second cardinal Stoic principle, pivotal in mastering one's emotions, is the practice of reflection before reaction. In an age where rapid responses are often valorized, this Stoic wisdom stands as a bastion of mindful restraint and introspection. It implores us to pause and ponder before responding to the circumstances and provocations life presents to us. This pause, this moment of contemplative silence, holds the power to transform our reactions from impulsive to insightful. Consider a scenario that is all too familiar: receiving a critical email that stirs a tempest of defensiveness within you. The instinctive response might be a swift, emotionally charged reply. However, Stoicism invites us to a different approach. By taking a step back, allowing ourselves a moment of detachment, we create a space for reflection. This space is where wisdom can whisper, where we can ask ourselves critical questions. Why has this critique unsettled me? Is my reaction a product of the present situation or a shadow of past insecurities? What is the most constructive response? This practice of reflection is not about inaction or passivity. Rather, it's an active engagement with our inner landscape, a conscious decision to explore our emotions and thoughts before allowing them to manifest in words or deeds. It is here in this introspective space that we can uncover underlying motivations, biases, and assumptions that often drive our reflexive reactions. Moreover, reflecting before reacting enables us to extend empathy and understanding towards others. It allows us to consider the context of their actions or words. Perhaps that colleague's critique was not ill-intentioned, but a misguided attempt at helpfulness, or maybe it reflected their own stresses and struggles. Understanding this can transform our interactions, fostering a climate of mutual respect and empathy. In professional and personal realms alike, this principle of reflective response commands respect and cultivates effective, thoughtful leadership. Decisions born out of reflection are often more sustainable and insightful, as they consider a broader range of perspectives and potential consequences. In essence, the practice of pausing to reflect before reacting is a powerful tool in our emotional arsenal. It equips us to navigate the complex web of human interactions with more grace, understanding, and effectiveness. By embracing this Stoic lesson, we learn not only to respond to life's challenges with a calmer mind, but also to contribute to a more thoughtful, empathetic world. Principle 3. The third principle in our Stoic journey is the cultivation of dispassion. In a world that often resembles an emotional roller coaster, the Stoic call to practice dispassion might seem counterintuitive, yet it is a cornerstone of emotional mastery. Dispassion in the Stoic sense is not about indifference or a lack of empathy. Rather, it is about developing a balanced perspective, an inner tranquility that allows us to engage with life's events without being overwhelmed by them. Imagine observing a storm from a secure vantage point. You witness the fury of the wind and the dance of the lightning, yet you remain untouched, safe within your shelter. This is the essence of practicing dispassion, the ability to witness life's storms, to feel and understand their intensity, but to remain anchored in a state of inner calm. It's about experiencing life fully, yet not being captive to its whims and whimsies. Dispassion is particularly crucial in our era of information overload. Every day we are bombarded with a deluge of stimuli, news, social media, emails, each vying for our emotional engagement. Reacting to each piece of information with passion and intensity can leave us emotionally drained and distracted. Dispassion offers a buffer, a means to interact with this information meaningfully yet sustainably, without losing our sense of self to the ceaseless tide of external stimuli. In interpersonal relationships, the practice of dispassion takes on a special significance. It equips us to handle conflicts and disagreements with a level head. Instead of being swayed by the heat of the moment, dispassion allows us to listen more effectively, to understand the underlying issues, and to respond with clarity and empathy. This approach doesn't diminish our emotional experiences. Rather, it enriches them by freeing us from reactive patterns and enabling a deeper connection with our own emotions and those of others. Cultivating dispassion starts with self-awareness. Regularly checking in with ourselves, recognizing our emotional triggers, and understanding our patterns create a space between stimulus and response. In this space, we find the freedom to choose our reactions, to act with intention and wisdom. In essence, practicing dispassion is about finding equilibrium in an ever-shifting world. It's a compass that points to inner peace, guiding us through life's varied terrains with a steady heart and a clear mind. By embracing dispassion, we not only enrich our own lives, but also bring a sense of calm and clarity to those around us. Principle 4. The fourth Stoic principle to guide us in mastering our emotions is the cultivation of a long-term perspective. This Stoic insight teaches us to transcend the immediate turbulence of present challenges and to view life through the lens of time. It encourages us to ask ourselves a transformative question: will this matter in 5 years? This simple yet profound query has the power to shift our focus, placing our current worries and struggles into a broader, more meaningful context. Imagine facing a vexing problem at work or a conflict in a personal relationship. In the heat of the moment, these issues can seem all-consuming, as if they hold the weight of our entire world. However, when viewed through the prism of the future, their intensity often diminishes. By projecting ourselves 5 years ahead, we gain a vantage point from which many of today's anxieties appear less significant. This future-focused perspective imbues us with the wisdom to discern between fleeting irritations and truly pivotal moments in our lives. Applying this long-term perspective is a practice in resilience and prioritization. It's an acknowledgement that while our current emotions are valid and real, they are not the sole arbiters of our choices and actions. By considering the long-term implications and significance of our current challenges, we become better equipped to respond in ways that align with our broader goals and values. Moreover, this Stoic lesson in perspective helps us in cultivating patience and endurance. Understanding that time often brings clarity and resolution can temper our immediate reactions, reducing impulsivity and fostering thoughtful decision-making. It serves as a reminder that today's setbacks can be tomorrow's growth opportunities, that the trials we endure often pave the way for future strengths and insights. The long-term perspective is not about diminishing the importance of the present. Rather, it's about enriching it with depth and context. It guides us to invest our energies in what truly matters, in the relationships, goals, and passions that will stand the test of time. In our fast-paced, often short-sighted world, this Stoic principle beckons us towards a life of purpose, foresight, and profound understanding, ensuring that the paths we choose today lead us towards a fulfilling and meaningful tomorrow. Principle 5. The fifth principle of Stoic philosophy, pivotal in the realm of emotional mastery, is the practice of keeping a Stoic journal. This principle goes beyond the mere recording of daily events. It is an introspective process that involves reflecting on one's thoughts, actions, and emotional responses. The act of journaling, as advocated by Stoic thinkers, is a powerful tool for self-awareness and personal growth. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, left a lasting legacy through his Meditations, a series of personal writings that serve as a testament to the power of reflective journaling. His writings were not intended for an audience, but were a personal dialogue, a means for him to converse with his inner self, navigate his challenges, and reaffirm his commitment to Stoic principles. Through this process, he was able to reflect on his experiences, dissect his emotions, and cultivate a deeper understanding of himself and his role in the world. In our modern lives filled with constant distractions and external pressures, the practice of keeping a Stoic journal can be particularly beneficial. It provides a space for quiet reflection, away from the noise of our daily routines. By taking time each day to write down our thoughts and feelings, we create an opportunity to process our experiences, identify our emotional triggers, and understand the patterns that shape our reactions and behaviors. Journaling in the Stoic tradition is not about passively recording events. It is an active process of self-examination and contemplation. It allows us to question our automatic responses, to explore the reasons behind our emotions, and to consider how our actions align with our values and ideals. This practice of self-reflection fosters a greater sense of clarity, equanimity, and purpose. Furthermore, a Stoic journal serves as a mirror to our inner world, helping us to track our progress over time. It becomes a testament to our personal growth, a record of our struggles and achievements, and a source of wisdom to which we can return. By committing to this reflective practice, we not only gain deeper insights into our own nature, but also cultivate a stronger, more resilient character. In essence, the practice of keeping a Stoic journal is a commitment to ongoing self-discovery and improvement. It is a pathway to living a more intentional, thoughtful, and fulfilling life, grounded in the wisdom of Stoic philosophy. Principle 6. The sixth tenet of Stoic philosophy, crucial in the art of emotional regulation, is the perspective of viewing obstacles as opportunities. This principle invites a radical shift in our approach to life's challenges. Instead of perceiving difficulties and setbacks as mere hindrances, Stoicism teaches us to see them as fertile grounds for growth, learning, and personal development. Marcus Aurelius, a stalwart of Stoic thought, aptly encapsulated this mindset when he said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This powerful notion suggests that every obstacle, no matter how daunting, carries within it the seeds of opportunity. It's a call to transform our struggles into stepping stones, to use them as catalysts for progress and self-improvement. Consider a common life experience such as facing a career setback or a personal failure. In the throes of such moments, it's easy to be engulfed by feelings of despair or defeat. However, adopting a Stoic approach means reassessing these obstacles. What lessons can they teach us? How can they refine our skills, strengthen our resolve, or redirect us towards paths we might not have otherwise considered? This perspective doesn't trivialize our struggles, but instead empowers us to extract wisdom and strength from them. This Stoic principle also nurtures resilience. By viewing challenges as integral to our personal evolution, we develop a more robust and adaptable mindset. We become better equipped to face adversity, not with resignation, but with a proactive, problem-solving attitude. It encourages us not to ask, "Why is this happening to me?" but rather, "How can this experience contribute to my growth?" Moreover, seeing obstacles as opportunities fosters innovation and creativity. It pushes us to think outside the box, to explore new possibilities, and to innovate. It's a principle that has been embraced by successful leaders, entrepreneurs, and thinkers throughout history, who have often found their greatest successes in the wake of their most challenging moments. Embracing this Stoic lesson means recognizing that life's challenges are not merely to be endured, but to be engaged with actively and constructively. It's about realizing that within every challenge lies potential, a potential for growth, learning, and transformation. This Stoic wisdom doesn't just help us manage our emotions in the face of adversity, it helps us thrive because of it. Principle 7. The seventh principle in our exploration of Stoic emotional mastery is the cultivation of gratitude. This Stoic tenet stands as a shining beacon, teaching us to embrace and appreciate the present, recognizing and valuing the abundance in our lives. In a world often preoccupied with what we lack or what we aspire to gain, Stoicism invites us to shift our perspective, focusing instead on the wealth of blessings that already adorn our lives. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, eloquently expressed this sentiment. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. This philosophy underscores the importance of gratitude as a means of finding contentment and joy in the here and now. It's about acknowledging the myriad small wonders that daily life offers, the warmth of the sun, the laughter of a friend, the beauty of a quiet moment. Practicing gratitude involves more than just a fleeting acknowledgement of life's positives. It's a deliberate daily practice of recognizing and appreciating the good around us. This could be as simple as starting or ending each day by listing things we are grateful for. Over time, this practice transforms our mindset, encouraging us to focus on abundance rather than scarcity, on blessings rather than burdens. This Stoic practice has profound implications for our emotional well-being. By regularly focusing on what we are thankful for, we shift our mental patterns away from negative ruminations and towards positive reflections. This shift can have a transformative impact on our mood, our relationships, and our overall outlook on life. Gratitude helps in reducing feelings of envy or resentment, enhancing our capacity for joy, and reducing the impact of negative emotions. Furthermore, gratitude strengthens our relationships. Expressing appreciation for the acts of kindness and support we receive from others not only nurtures those bonds, but also fosters a culture of generosity and reciprocity. In a world that often emphasizes individual achievement and competition, the practice of gratitude is a reminder of our interconnectedness and the shared joy that comes from appreciating one another. In embracing gratitude, we align ourselves with one of Stoicism's core teachings, finding happiness and peace not in external circumstances, but in our internal state and perspectives. By choosing to focus on the richness of our present experience, we cultivate a life marked by contentment, resilience, and a profound appreciation for the tapestry of life. Principle 8. The eighth principle of Stoic wisdom in mastering emotions is the acceptance of change. Stoicism teaches us that change is not just an inevitable part of life, but a fundamental aspect of the universe. Embracing this constant flux is key to maintaining emotional equilibrium. This Stoic perspective encourages us to view change not as a disruption to resist, but as a natural rhythm to which we must adapt. Seneca, another esteemed Stoic philosopher, advised, "True happiness is to understand that everything is fluid, and that there are as many good changes as there are bad ones." This insight underscores the Stoic view that change, whether perceived as positive or negative, is a part of the natural order of things. It is through embracing this ebb and flow of life that we find true peace. In our personal lives, change can manifest in myriad ways. A sudden shift in our career path, the beginning or end of a relationship, or even smaller daily changes. The natural human tendency is to resist these shifts, especially when they move us out of our comfort zones. However, the Stoic practice of accepting change encourages us to approach these moments not with fear or resistance, but with openness and adaptability. By accepting change, we free ourselves from the anxiety and stress that come from clinging to the status quo. This does not mean passivity or resignation. Rather, it's about recognizing that our control is often limited to our responses, not the events themselves. Acceptance empowers us to focus on adapting constructively to new circumstances. Moreover, embracing change can lead to personal growth and development. Each change, whether desired or not, provides opportunities for learning and self-reflection. It invites us to reevaluate our priorities, to develop new skills, and to deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. In a broader sense, accepting the inevitability of change is a testament to our resilience and flexibility. It allows us to navigate life's unpredictable waters with a sense of grace and composure. The Stoic embrace of change is a call to find stability not in the external world, which is always in flux, but within ourselves, in our capacity to adapt and grow regardless of the circumstances we face. This principle teaches us that true tranquility comes not from a static life, but from a harmonious relationship with the ever-changing tapestry of existence. Principle 9. The ninth principle of Stoic emotional mastery emphasizes the importance of cultivating compassion and empathy. Stoicism, often misconstrued as a philosophy of emotional detachment, in truth, advocates for a deep understanding and consideration of others' perspectives. This principle invites us to step beyond the confines of our own experiences and to connect with the broader tapestry of human emotions and experiences. The Stoics understood that our emotional well-being is intricately tied to our relationships with others. As Seneca, one of the most notable Stoic philosophers, aptly put it, "We are members of one great body, planted by nature." This metaphor highlights the interconnectedness of human experiences and the importance of empathy in fostering harmonious relationships. It suggests that by understanding and sharing in the feelings of others, we not only enrich their lives but also our own. Cultivating compassion and empathy involves more than just feeling for others. It's about actively trying to understand their viewpoints, emotions, and motivations. This practice is especially vital in moments of conflict or misunderstanding. Instead of immediately reacting with judgment or defensiveness, Stoicism teaches us to pause and consider the situation from the other person's perspective. What might they be feeling? What experiences or circumstances might have shaped their views and actions? This Stoic principle also extends to our inner dialogue. Often we are our own harshest critics. Practicing compassion towards ourselves, acknowledging our own struggles, and understanding our shortcomings with kindness is equally important. It's about recognizing our shared humanity, that just like others, we too are navigating the complexities of life. In practical terms, cultivating compassion and empathy can lead to more meaningful and constructive interactions. It can enhance our relationships, both personal and professional, by fostering a sense of understanding and mutual respect. Leaders who embody these qualities are often more effective and revered, as they create environments of trust and open communication. In essence, the Stoic practice of cultivating compassion and empathy is a powerful tool for emotional mastery. It not only helps us to respond more thoughtfully to others, but also encourages a deeper, more nuanced understanding of the human condition. By embracing this principle, we step into a more empathetic, compassionate world, enriching our own lives and the lives of those around us. Principle 10. The 10th and final principle in our exploration of Stoic wisdom for emotional mastery is the commitment to personal growth. Stoicism is not just a philosophical stance. It is a call to continuous self-improvement and lifelong learning. This principle is grounded in the belief that our character and virtues are works in progress, always capable of refinement and enhancement. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of this continual self-development when he stated, "Never say about anything, 'I have lost it,' but only 'I have returned it.'" This perspective underscores the notion that our experiences, challenges, and even losses are opportunities for personal development. It's an invitation to view life as a journey of constant learning, where every encounter and every setback is a chance to grow wiser, stronger, and more resilient. Committing to personal growth involves a proactive approach to life. It means being open to new ideas, willing to question our beliefs, and ready to adapt our behaviors in pursuit of self-betterment. It's about recognizing that our capacity for wisdom, patience, courage, and other virtues can always be expanded and deepened. This Stoic principle also encourages us to embrace challenges as catalysts for growth. Instead of shying away from difficult situations or viewing them as insurmountable obstacles, we learn to see them as valuable lessons that test and refine our character. This mindset transforms the way we approach life's hurdles, turning them into stepping stones towards personal excellence. Moreover, the commitment to personal growth is about self-reflection and introspection. It involves regularly evaluating our actions, decisions, and their alignment with our values and goals. This ongoing self-assessment ensures that we remain on the path of personal development and do not stray into complacency or ego-driven pursuits. In conclusion, the Stoic commitment to personal growth is a lifelong endeavor. It's a dedication to cultivating our best selves, constantly seeking wisdom, and striving for a meaningful, virtuous life. This principle not only enriches our own lives, but also positively impacts those around us, as we become more thoughtful, empathetic, and principled individuals. In embracing this path of continuous self-improvement, we honor the Stoic tradition and contribute to a more thoughtful, resilient, and virtuous world. As we conclude our exploration of the tenets of Stoic philosophy, we find ourselves at the threshold of a new understanding, equipped with timeless wisdom that transcends the ages. These 10 principles are not merely philosophical concepts. They are beacons that guide us through the tumultuous seas of life, offering strategies for mastering our emotions and navigating our journey with resilience and grace. In embracing these Stoic lessons, we embark on a path of transformation. Each principle, from recognizing the dichotomy of control to committing to personal growth, builds upon the other, weaving a tapestry of emotional strength and wisdom. We learn to face life's challenges not with trepidation, but with a calm and balanced mind, understanding that our reactions and perceptions shape our reality. This journey through Stoic philosophy is more than an intellectual exercise. It is a practical guide to living a life of purpose, serenity, and fulfillment. It teaches us to focus on what truly matters, to embrace change and adversity as opportunities for growth, and to cultivate a deep sense of gratitude and empathy. Through Stoicism, we discover the power of reflection, the strength of resilience, and the beauty of a life lived with intention. As we integrate these principles into our daily lives, we find that Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions, but about understanding and managing them with insight and wisdom. We become architects of our inner world, building a foundation of tranquility and equanimity that can withstand the external forces of change and chaos. In this modern world, where uncertainty and complexity often cloud our vision, the Stoic teachings shine as a guiding light, reminding us of the enduring power of a balanced mind and a virtuous heart. So, as we step forward from this exploration, let us carry these lessons with us, practicing them in our daily interactions and reflections. Let us continue to grow, learn, and thrive, embracing the Stoic philosophy as a companion on our journey towards a richer, more meaningful life. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Stoic wisdom. May these principles inspire and guide you, just as they have enlightened countless souls through history. Until we meet again, may you walk the path of Stoicism with curiosity, courage, and an ever-open heart.